Okay, let's commentate some matches. Chef Baraka going up against Luderic, the Sub-Zero main from the PC community, guys. Hope you all are well. Going to be doing some commentary after the event. So I put a Twitter poll out, asked if you guys like raw gameplay with commentary, or some really in-depth analysis. And the majority of you guys, in fact, I think it was something like 83% of you guys said that you like gameplay with a bit of commentary. So yeah, here we are. It's a bit after the fact. But yeah, this is again the Chef Baraka series, and one of the guys from the PC community asked me if I'd feature them on the channel. And yeah, being the Mortal Kombat enthusiast that I am, obliged. So here we are, Chef Baraka in game number 1. This is the first to 7 guys, 1-1-2 into the leg kebab corner position maintained. And I think as you see, and I've probably seen on previous videos already, Chef Baraka has that mix-up potential, because you can go for example, a 1-2 low. You can go for a back 3-1 into a low. So it does become quite a menace to his opponent. I just feel that he doesn't have the most amount of damage. Great anti-air coming through there by Baraka, or Sub-Zero rather. He doesn't have access to that much damage as your traditional Baraka variation, most likely equipped with the gutted. But as you can see, my overhead low blocks are on point in that particular situation. That's going to be unsafe, my friend, but not punished. Not punished at all. And you know, I've played many Sub-Zeros, and it's obviously a match that I don't particularly do too well in. But that first round, I think I did fairly well. Chef Baraka taking that first game in this first to 7, guys. Over to game number 2 now. Have a sip of coffee there. So again, he's gone for the mix-up. And ended up for the low, which really makes it difficult. Now that is punishable, guys. I believe it's -13, so anybody who's not punishing a raw blade charge is really putting damage or leaving damage on the table. And you know, I think against a character like Baraka, even though this variation doesn't necessarily have access to that much damage, you still want to be punishing those things that need to be punished. Forward 4 connects. I wish I really had the know-how to just flawless block those forward 4s when they do come in. Not the most damaging, but definitely does look as swaggy as shit. Crushing blow down 2 to finish off that second, or that first round in the second game. So Luda's fighting with the Avalanche variation. He's obviously renamed it Blue Steel, but essentially it's got the creeping ice as well as the Arctic Trap, and I mean that's essentially your variation 3. I believe one of those moves takes 2 slots. I think it's the Arctic Trap. And again, there you see, could have been an overhead finish, opted to go for the low. Baraka with the auto shimmies in the corner. Sub-Zero deciding, you know what, down 2 out of nowhere is probably the best option. Goes for the grab, goes for the slide, and suffers a brutality in the process. That's a fucking 10 to anybody who knows CharlieWolfGaming and the channel. If anybody lands a brutality, it's a fucking 10. Over to game number 3 now. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Hit that notification bell. You'll be informed of any video that does go live at any given time. We are a gaming channel that tries to support all gaming titles. So at the moment, I think we're on 6 titles that we're actively streaming. Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 11, Injustice 2, Street Fighter 5, Guilty Gear Strive, and I believe there's one other. And we're obviously going to try to get and incorporate more titles in the very near future. So look out for Tekken 7. We might even go as far as to host a Dragon Ball Z. I'm going to need somebody to commentate on that because I don't know squat about that game. in this particular set here, this first to 7, Chef Baraka leading by 2-0 thus far. Has Sub-Zero locked in this corner here, trying to enforce some cluster frames. Good anti-air coming through there. Doesn't convert though. Goes over it this time and Sub-Zero guesses correctly. Alright, if only I read that breakaway there. Down 2, crushing blow connects. I think this might just be it. It is indeed. So yeah, we are trying to get the channel to grow, and if you are Street Fighter enthusiasts, look out for the Street Fighter 5 double elimination tournament coming on the 27th of March. It is a Sunday. Look out for that. We have hosted a series of Street Fighter events in the recent past, and what I can say is that the more I see that game and the more I try to commentate the action in that game, the more it looks like so much fun. So obviously, this channel was birthed from the game that you're seeing right now, being Mortal Kombat 11, but I think as the channel has evolved and as the community has grown, the channel has obviously made way for other fighting games to take center stage as well. So guys, if you are not aware of CharlieWolfGaming and the immediate goals that we have for ourselves, we are sitting somewhere around the region of about 590 subs. We are looking to grow that number to about 1,000 during the month of 2022, or sorry, the year of 2022. So please guys, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel and you are enjoying some of the action that you are seeing right now, or if you're visiting the channel and you're seeing something that you really like, please do consider leaving a subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, look forward to some African FGC action. Okay, we see Sub-Zero having swapped variations from blue steel, is now swapped over to Snow White. I haven't quite seen what moves is equipped, but what I do see is the air projectile that he's now got, which he obviously didn't have in the previous variation or build. Unfortunately, my friend, if you're going to keep doing that unsafe slide, you're going to be duly punished, and if you are punished, you're going to find yourself in a position where you do not want to be against a Baraka player, and that is with your back towards the corner. 3-0 at this moment, at this point in time rather. It looks like Chef Baraka is going to be closing it out to 4-0, and that's going to be exactly it. It doesn't land the Brutality though, so he's not going to get a 10, but he does have a 4-0 lead, Chef Baraka over Sub-Zero. As you can see guys, the video's already been edited. I am commentating after the fact, and that's purely because of a Twitter poll that I ran a few weeks ago, where the majority of you guys who voted said that you, instead of wanting just raw gameplay, which you will find on the channel, you prefer to have gameplay with a bit of commentary as well. So that's why it's here. And again, that blade charge has not been punished, and you know, I'm the kind of player that as long as a player is not recognizing where he can punish, I'm going to keep doing it until the player adapts. So, from the outside looking in, you might think, gee whiz, why is Charlie doing such unsafe stuff? But the reason I'm doing it is because up to that point, I haven't been punished. And unless I'm going to see some sort of adaptation, I'm going to keep doing it until I'm blue in the face. So with that forward 2-1-2 string as well, what I'm seeing is that my opponent doesn't seem to be flawless blocking that final hit. So I'm going to throw it out. I'm going to mix it up, but I'm going to throw it out as well. Does close out that round though. So game number 5 with Baraka leading by 4-0. Does seem like Luda is playing with a bit more patience. Defense is on point as well. Again, forward 2-1-2, not flawless blocking that final hit, so I'm going to keep throwing it out. I'm going to keep throwing out the raw blade charge. I have not been punished once. And that tells me that as long as the match keeps going on and I'm not being punished, you're going to see many of those raw blade charges. Great anti-air though. Apologies for my phone. Okay, Sub-Zero obviously adopting a more patient approach here, trying to close out one game. Unfortunately, gets caught with the corner combo. That's going to be close to death. 2 back fours in succession, close out round number 2 in game number 5. And again, you see, raw blade charge, not punished. I'm going to keep throwing it out. Because if it lands, it lands. If it's blocked, I'm not being punished, so why should I stop? Luda looking to close out this game here, put himself on the score sheet. Everything that Sub-Zero seems to be throwing out seems to be working. Everything that I seem to be throwing out doesn't. But landed my first combo of the round. Getting quite a bit of leverage with that down 4. And also his 6 frame down 1 is just checking me. And again, talk about nothing seeming to work. Crushing blow? No, not yet. Okay, are we going to see an... I can't call this only a true master comeback. But it is some sort of a comeback. 10% versus 80%. Yeah, I'll call that a comeback. Gets thrown into the corner again. And again, 1, 1, 2 into the fucking 10. 5-0 in favor of Baraka. First to 7, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Please, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please do consider leaving a subscribe, leaving a like rating on the video as well. It's really going to help the channel and what it's trying to achieve during 2022. And that is to reach that coveted target of 1,000 subscribers. I believe it's going to happen this year. And I think with your guys' help, it's going to definitely be possible. I'll keep bringing you tournament action. I'll keep bringing you content. I'll keep bringing you African FGC mayhem. And if you guys are going to enjoy the content, all I ask is that you consider leaving a subscribe and a like. 5-0 in favor of Chef Baraka. Throwing Sub-Zero into that corner. 1-1 stagger into the forward throw. Sub-Zero not having too many answers at this point in time. Not often that I say that against a Sub-Zero player. He is one of my matches that I just don't enjoy. Seeming to have a little bit of success here when it comes to this particular Sub-Zero player. But even at this point, guys, it's not a match that I enjoyed. A bit of lag coming through there, but nothing to be too concerned about. Mid crushing blow animation. Down 1 check by Sub-Zero again. Down 1 into the forward grab. Forward 2-1 this time, stagger into the forward throw, gets corner position, and this is what I love as a Baraka player. If I get the play into the corner, you can imagine there is just so much pressure going through the guy, and unfortunately loses his arm in the process. There's so much pressure in that particular situation. Waiting for plus frames, overhead low mix, grab, staggers, loses an arm in the process. I believe it's 6-0. Yeah, as it says there in the score as well. And again, guys, I've been doing that since game 1. I'm not getting punished, so I'm not going to stop. I'm not playing unsafe. I just realized that in terms of my opponent, he doesn't seem to want to punish the blade charge, so I'm going to keep throwing it out. Block the overhead this time. Sub-Zero has got so much leverage with that 6 frame down 1. And I think that's part of the reason why I just don't enjoy fighting against this character. Oh, raw down 2 from downtown connects. Getting some interactables being tossed there, and I think, yeah, it is Baraka on match point now, guys. What would be really fitting is if Chef Baraka can end off the set with a Brutality, but first has to suffer a crushing blow at the hands of Sub-Zero. All 3 hits in that forward 2-4 string connects, even though I was airborne. Well-timed jump there. And again, goes overhead twice in a row. Goes for the low ender this time. Chef Baraka has Sub-Zero exactly where I want him. Plus frame established and decides, nope, I can't take this shit anymore. Let me just land a YOLO fatal blow. YOLO or red. He saw I was going in on the attack. Realized, you know what, let me just do that. Walk into my, oh, he's asked for brutality there. And to end the set off, guys, a fucking 10. That is Chef Baraka with a 7-0 over Sub-Zero. Thank you for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. See you on the next video.